Today, I want to begin with a simple and powerful question. What role does LinkedIn play in your professional life right now? Now, I'm asking this because so many of the people I work with arrive at LinkedIn with a sense of obligation, another thing, right? They've been told they need to post more, that they should comment daily. There's all these rules of engagement based on so many so called experts, and I'm sure they are experts in their own right, but is this the right advice for you? The pressure that your profile isn't optimized. And while some of this advice may be useful, it often leaves professionals feeling overwhelmed and a little bit almost disconnected from themselves. So, I'd like to share this idea that LinkedIn is most effective when it's used with clarity and purpose, also known as a strategy, but that's a big word that can scare some people because it feels like a lot of work. But really, what I'm suggesting is it's not about keeping up with the algorithm. We need to have a respectful nod to it sometimes when we're at that amplify stage. But if it's just about working out how to step onto LinkedIn in a way that feels meaningful for you, rather than something you feel you have to do as an item to tick off the to do list, I'm so glad that you found me. So, I want LinkedIn to serve as an authentic extension of who you are. So, a digital version of yourself. LinkedIn is a place where you have a conversation just like you would in real life. Okay, maybe not the oversharing and detail that you might share with a close friend, but certainly a meaningful conversation with a colleague, client, or potential employer, stakeholder, or collaborator. So, really, it's about what's most relevant to you in this season of your career. So, let me share an example. One of my clients came to me feeling frustrated. She was sharing posts every week, often more than once a week, but nothing seemed to land. And I really feel like she was exploring what she thought she should do on LinkedIn rather than something that felt consistent with what she's like as a communicator. So the engagement was low. And more importantly, the post didn't really feel like her. She was using a lot of AI imagery, which I know was saving her time, and it was the nature of her subject matter expertise. It made sense that she was using illustrations. But when we sat together and I asked her to sort of pause and consider, well, why are you on LinkedIn and what do you want to be known for when you're here? And not just your subject matter expertise, but the way that you engage. Everything started to shift as she did this higher level thinking. She realized she didn't want to post for the sake of being seen. She wanted to build meaningful relationships and share her expertise in a way that felt sustainable. So, by stepping back, she realigned her approach to LinkedIn. So, the result? Well, she's working through her game plan methodically. She's got a conference coming up, so she's focused on, yes, some of the profile optimization suggestions I made that she needed to sort of tidy up the way her profile looked and make the most of the featured section and the custom button because she decided to invest in premium. Her plan post the conference is to post less often, but with far more, I guess, intention, resonance, and her confidence about what she's meant to be doing in terms of the plan she's out set out in terms of the plan she's set out for herself on LinkedIn is more relevant, meaningful, makes sense in terms of who she is as a professional, what she wants to be known for, the type of people she's trying to influence. So that confidence comes from really doing that thinking at a more strategic and intentional level because she's not just doing what she thinks she should do. She's had a chat with me and we've explored what makes sense for her. And that's the quietly powerful part. So, when you think about LinkedIn right now, what role is it playing in your professional life? So, I'm asking that again. And what role would you like it to play? This is your final reminder that your LinkedIn presence is not something to rush. It's something to shape gently, with care. Thank you for listening to today's episode of The LinkedIn Marketer. I'm Karen Hollenbach, and I look forward to guiding you further along the Elevate map in my next episode. Before we close, I want to share a little bit about the Elevate map, if that's the first time you've heard me mention it. Hopefully it's not. This is the framework I use to guide thoughtful professionals through LinkedIn. It begins with intention, pausing to ask what role LinkedIn plays in your professional life. From there, we refine your profile, just like the example I've shared with you today, and shape a sustainable rhythm for your content and focus on building meaningful relationships, because it's not about chasing quick wins or keeping up with the algorithm. The Elevate map is about aligning LinkedIn with your values. Yes, your values, your career goals, and the season of life you're in. It's a way of gently elevating your presence so you can be seen, heard, and valued in ways that feel authentic and sustainable.